What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and what we're going to be talking about today is more of the rising stars. A lot of you guys have been asking my opinion on a lot of the cards that's being released. I don't really care for them, okay? Like, pretty much what's going on is this, right? These cards are just additional ways for you to upgrade your chems. You know, depending on what you guys do, go deep, balance offense, things like that. Your ability to have the ×6 with these players is essential. Not only that, you can pretty much go ahead and, you know, make a quick whatever amount of coins by just completing these with like silver tokens or whatever. A lot of you guys are using these cards in your lineup. So the new guys that they have, they got this dude Kupp. They got, who is this guy? Dylan Cole. A lot of these guys, right, you have to understand something. Are they going to be the best players on your squad? No. And I've been getting questions about that. Like, yo, Gmias, should I start these guys? Listen. Let me just tell you something about Madden 19 and how you guys are going to have to operate going on for the rest of the year. This is primarily what it is, right? You have to get guys that work for you and make sure that they are starting, okay? Everybody else that you put in the similar position, they are just there to add to the chemistry. Should you go ahead and get this guy and upgrade him and do all the stuff that you have to do with him? That is your decision. I can't tell you guys. Listen, I give you guys food for thought. If you need a middle linebacker and you think that this guy's the, you know, oh, bro, Gmias, he's a stud. Or you think that this guy Kupp is really good, yo, he's a stud. I can't tell you, nor can anyone else tell you that these cards are trash. It's my opinion that they're trash, but if they work for your squad, they work for your squad, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing, I need you guys to understand that. You can ask me for as much advice as you want till you're blue in the face. My opinion is just my opinion. It's your job to make your team the best team possible so that when you win or lose, you can't blame anybody. Let me just give you guys an example, right? I wrestled, right? And the reason that I wrestled in high school and college was because you couldn't blame anybody but yourself. If I went out there and I sucked, I lost. You know what I'm saying? But I just happened to be really, really good. But that has nothing to do with it. That's just a situation where my mindset, it was always like, look, I played football for a couple years. I don't like the fact that the whole team is going to blame you, even if you had nothing to do with the play. Okay, the coach is going to call you back to the side. Yo, you didn't run the play all the way down. Bro, the QB garbage. He just threw a pick. And I got chop blocked. You want me to get up and chase him down? Yes, that's what you're supposed to be doing. All right, you know what? F you guys. I'm not playing football no more. So I had to play a sport where it's just me and somebody else. And the best man wins. You see what I'm saying? So I use that mindset with everything else that I do. So if you want those players and you think that those players are going to be the best for your team, you go ahead and do that. Don't worry about it. Now, another question, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you in my lineup. So I gave you the information about who the rising stars are and what you're supposed to be doing. Some of you guys have questions about chemistry, okay? I've been breaking it down thoroughly throughout all my videos. If you go through my playlist, before you ask me a question, go through my playlist about how to build your Madden 19 Ultimate Team. The playlist that this video is in. Go through every one of them. If you have a question after that, I will gladly answer it. But a lot of you guys, it's only a few of you that go through everything and see what I'm doing because I detail it so specific that a lot of you guys got 90 overall teams. You're doing way better than me. That's what I want. I'm not one of those dudes who be like, oh, yo, you send me a picture. Oh, your team's a 90. Yo, what up, yo? Why do you think I'm giving you guys the tips? Some of you guys are going to go wild with it and just take it to another level. That's what I'm looking to do because that's when it's true enjoyment for the game. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking for. I want you guys to understand in every detail and aspect what's going on. That way I know I'm done. I did what I had to do. You understand it. Everybody's happy. If something's going on and you're like, yo, Gmias, how you did this? Why you did this? Why you did that? I don't feel right doing stuff and you guys don't understand it, which is why a lot of you guys watch my videos because you want to know what the F's going on because other people aren't explaining it right. That's pretty much what it is. Okay, so now when you look over to the right side, you see the Go Deep Chem? I'm going to press the R3 button down, and you're going to see everything that's there. This fits my team the best because I got burners. I got Moss. He's going to get the beat press. You see what I'm saying? I got Michael Vick. He's going to get the throw power, the deep accuracy. You see what I'm saying? The break sack. Those are the things that I want. Now, you might ask, all right, Gmias, I don't really want all that stuff. What are my options? All right, go to any of your cards, click upgrade, go over, press the R1 button, go to the chemistries, and take a look at what's available. Whatever you guys want, I don't care what you guys want to put on your players. This is what I choose to do. Nobody can tell you that what you're doing is not right if that's what you want to do with your team. Oh, yo, this guy that I was watching told me never to use zone run. If you want to listen to that guy, that's on you. I'm telling you, build your team the way you want it. At the end of the day, you win and you lose with the team that you build. You can't blame nobody. You can't say nothing to anyone. That's why I only make suggestions and I tell you who I can't, you know what I'm saying, who I can't deal with and who I'm going to keep on my squad. Yes, Anthony Barr does not react to the ball. Neither does anybody else with most of the user picks. It's a bug in the game that most likely they're going to be addressing, okay? That doesn't mean that you can't, use somebody else just because I'm vouching for Barr. That doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you guys need or want on your squad defensively and offensively, you got to put, the players in the best position to get that stuff done. So again, I got Vic with all this stuff going on, right? I chose to do conductor out of all the other stuff that he had because I didn't want the other stuff that he had. Okay? I don't want no juke move specialist, stuff like that, so the guy could fumble and I could rage while he's looking fancy. I don't want that. If that's something that you want, go for it. There's no one that can stop you from doing what you want to do. So when you're asking me for these suggestions and you're saying, okay, they're putting out rising stars. What is the purpose of these rising stars? That's the purpose, to give you +6 of the chem offensively and defensively. Now, it looks like I can use that middle linebacker defensively to jump this up to 18, so it would make sense for me to probably power him up. You see what I'm saying? With Vic, I already have plans of what I'm going to be doing, so I'm going to be able to get him up to his go deep chem very, very easily. Okay? So, for instance, I would use the middle linebacker because when I go down to my lockdown, I'm missing out on a lot of things. Yeah, I have MUT Master Ryan Shazier, but I can get rid of Urlacher, that dude's garbage, and get +5 more lockdown by completing that set for a rising star. And I won't even use him probably. I would probably get somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Because pretty much I run a 4-3 over, and I pick and choose the linebackers that I want in at specific times. So it all depends on what I'm doing actively. But the way my squad is built, I'm going to use those background guys with the rising stars to get that extra chem. That's all that they're there for. Bro, they're not doing anything else but that. So that's the purpose of it. Look at the way that the squad is set up. Okay? The only person right now that I got to do something about is Marcel Darius, but I don't even know if I want to do anything to him because of my most recent stream, twitch.tv/GmiasWorld. Go over there and go head over there right now. You guys can go ahead and sub. You'll see me when I go live, which is usually on a daily basis at various times, but I'll tweet it out to you at GmiasWorld on Twitter as well. But this guy right here, Marcel Darius, I don't know what his catching is, but he caught a pick in a spy. He has a 35 catching. This dude jumped up and picked the ball. I was about to lose the game. He jumped up like he was a like OBJ, and picked it. So it kind of makes me feel bad that I'm going to have to rage, like either, quick selling for training points or do whatever. But these are the examples that I'm saying. A lot of people make, comments about it. Yo, bro, your D-line kind of weak. Yeah, you're right about that. But my players make plays. Not to say that I'm going to keep this guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to keep him. But he makes plays. Okay? This guy is just a goon. Everybody should have this guy. This guy, he's out of his mind. I'm just being honest about it. He's just completely out of his mind. Guy's a psychopath on the field. All right? Everybody knows about Laddie Daddy. All right? Jair Alexander, I read a comment yesterday where people are telling me that they're getting burnt deep. I don't understand how that's actually happening, though. Because Jair Alexander is like a poor man's Jalen Ramsey. His 88 speed and everything like that. I don't see what you're doing, but I'm probably going to give you guys some more information about how to make sure you're not getting burnt, because you're going to get burnt depending on who you're going up against, and a lot of these guys are using different physical chemistry chems. Let me give you guys an example of what I'm talking about so that we can be more specific, right? Some of the guys are using sprinter chem, so they're getting a certain amount of players on their team that has this chem, and it's increasing their speed by 3. I played a guy that didn't pay his mortgage in 15 years just to be able to do that. So what they're doing is, you see this physical chem right here? They're using this one with the +2 speed, and they're doing that to get all their players doing it. Okay? And everybody that has a sprinter would get a +2 speed. All right? They could use the brawler and get +1 speed, but they want to keep spending money ridiculously and make sure that they get the +2 speed. So you have to understand that when you're dealing with that type of speed, it's going to be a very, very, it's a serious situation because you need 30 players. So that's 30,000 training points. Okay? So that's a lot of training points, guys. But some people don't care about their mortgage, their children with the child support, or anything like that. I'm not like that, bro. I got to take care of the fam. So I'm not about that life. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to buy a pack here and there, but I ain't going out like that. All right? Some dudes are. There's no knock on them. Some of you guys are my viewers right now. I still love you guys. Whatever you choose to do doesn't matter. You use those players and you get those physical chems, you get the actual chems that contribute to your squad, and you make sure that it works for you. Once you decide how you want to go, because a lot of you guys are not even using lockdown. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys are using all other kind of freaky stuff. I don't know what you guys are doing, but you guys send me so many tweets, so many things, and I get to look at a lot of ways that you guys are building your team. No, I cannot comment on everyone, but I do view it and see how you guys are building your team. And it's very, very exciting the way that you guys view it and how much you enjoy it. And that's what it should be about. You know what I'm saying? That's specifically what it should be about. Very, very exciting to see you guys so happy with the way you're building your teams. Love seeing it. But you guys have to understand that it's whatever you want. Like, for instance, like somebody told me about put hot hands on Ryan Shazier. That's hilarious to me. Why would I do that? He's going to drop the pick or not react anyway while this bug is going on. So I'm going to leave it alone. I haven't done anything else with him, but pretty much all I need him to do is to get in there and smash the QB. Look, he has jumped the snap. I don't play on the D line and do ridiculous. I don't do all that stuff. So that doesn't serve a purpose for me. So what do? I leave it blank until, EA fixes what they're fixing. And then if it comes down to it and I got to give him hot hands, I will then give him hot hands. But that's pretty much all that it is. There's nothing else that goes into it. You have to get the players that give you the most. They have to give you the most attributes of what you're looking to do in order for your team to be successful. So should you get that middle linebacker if you're in my situation and my lockdown is that low and I need another 18 to get it to 30? Yeah, times 6 will be pretty decent. That's the only thoughts you should have with this. Everything else that's going on doesn't matter. So that's the value of it, okay? That's the value of the Rising Star. So if you want to use them on offense to do something to get the 6, go ahead and take care of it. Pretty much you would get that card, and then you would upgrade them from that point with training points. And it's pretty much, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's how you would work from there. And, you go and you upgrade them after you complete the set or whatever. And then that's pretty much where you are with it. And you keep going. All right? So that's just another way for you to utilize all the new chems and get used to getting your players upgraded and having them do better on the gridiron. If you guys have any other question or comments, feel free to leave it in the comment section. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love.